Well, I was gonna put on one of those like headband things, but I'm just gonna leave my wig like this, or I'll probably take it off. But I wanted to do my makeup for once today, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I have a bunch of like recent things I've been wanting to try. These were not easy for me to find, but I stumbled upon them at Five Below because they're like a limited time makeup thing from Wet n Wild, Bloomin. So I found them. It actually wasn't my intention at that store at that time, but I found them. And then they have these different little like finishing powders. I think this might be a little too dark for me, but with the white, I thought I might be able to mix a shade and make it work. They're called Bare Focus. They're finishing powders, so. And then I have this Maybelline concealer that I found on Amazon that people were saying was good. Who really wears it up to 30 hours, but I have that. This is some stuff I already had. Like this Infallible powder is one of my favorites. And I have a little brightening powder from Fenty if I want to brighten up my eyes. I want to get behind that trend scene, the like white concealer thing, but since I don't have a white concealer, I might just do it with this and get the same type of effect. We'll see. But I moisturized my face already, so I didn't prime yet. But I don't really know if this spray is like a setting spray, if it is a primer spray, I don't know. It just says it's a face mist. So I have to go on Wet n Wild's website and like see if it is supposed to be a setting thing, a priming thing. I've noticed with some of their stuff they claim that it is like multi-use. So let me see if I Google it. Wet n Wild Bloomin face mask. Going off of the other face mist they have, this is Prep Sen Refresher Makeup with a 3-in-1 face mist. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of up to you what you use it for. And that's a different one they have. Huh. Yeah. I'm just gonna take a guess, and it has like a lot of glitters and stuff in it too. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to being able to do this. I was gonna listen to music, but now I just thought about it as I'm recording. I can't really do anything unless I have headphones in, so I'll just talk to you guys. Whoever's watching. I know my boyfriend watches these. And I know some of my friends watch these. So I posted on my Snapchat how I was hoping anyone that has been to Disney World can give me some recommendations, because I'm leaving at the end of the month to go. But I don't know if anyone's going to actually say anything on there. I feel like people rather just watch what I do instead of actually interact. It's whatever. But I'm indecisive. My sister and I both never went, so I just kind of thought it would be nice if someone could be like, yeah, do this, do that, don't do that, we don't recommend it, it's a waste of money, like something. Ooh. It smells sweet, kind of like candy, but a little floral at the same time. That's interesting. It smells really nice. But yeah, I just wanted to put makeup on for once. It's kind of like relaxing for me. I feel like it's relaxing for a lot of people. Some people even call it therapeutic. But yeah, picked up one of like everything in their line for the bloomin' stuff, because it's like, once I get this stuff, I don't plan to seek it out again, so let me just do it now. But yeah, they have a blush, they have a sponge, they have this, they have like a lip treatment, which I might open up now actually. Looks pretty nice. So I'll be damned if I'm missing anything here, but I'm hoping I'm not. There's a foil thing on it. But yeah, for the Disney stuff, I just found out we're going to stay at a hotel that's actually on the Disney property, so that's cool. It's a little bit more money than we were going to spend. But in terms of things, like money, it actually kind of saves you money, because we don't have to Uber and Lyft to places like I thought we would. So that's cool. Yeah, this has like a similar scent. I like it. If you're not one for fragrance, you're probably not gonna like this stuff, but lip treatment's nice. So basically, I don't want to do like a full face of makeup. I just thought, make some concealer, some powder. But I feel like a lot of the times where I do say that, I end up doing like concealer as my foundation at that point. But that's why I have the powder foundation, in case I change my mind. Or if I want more coverage. I do have this little thing over here that's been bugging me, but I don't have that many spots right now, so that's actually pretty nice. People keep saying, like, are you excited? Are you excited? When I talk about my trip, and I'm like, I'm sure I will be. And it's cool to find out, like, I'm gonna be at a hotel on Disney's property, but at the same time, I'm just like, I think I'm almost scared about the flight. Because I've only been to New Orleans, and that was in 2018 after my dog passed away. And that was like the first time I ever traveled. Now I'm back into it with COVID still being a thing. So I think, if anything, I'm scared to fly. And I'm scared because of, you know, the panini. The pandemic. Can you wet or dry? Okay. If you say so. I'm gonna take that spray I just used as my primer. So this actually has little thingies on it. That's cute. But I'm gonna, well, I was gonna use this like 24K primer, maybe another time. I think I'll go in with that. So, do I? Maybe a little bit. Just missed it a little bit. I'm gonna go in with that concealer. If I can find my contacts, I would pack them. But I don't know. Let's see. Isn't it so weird when you see people do the concealer like this nowadays? Because that turned into the thing that you should do. Just do the inner corner and then do the outer. Because it helps, like, lift your face. It's so neat how things like this change. I've been into makeup since I was like 12 years old. Things always change. I remember finding out how like highlighter was this huge thing that everyone had to take part of. And contouring was like the hot thing to do. Because for a long time, it was just like people in movies and stuff and TV shows would do all this because that's what they already were doing. And then it was like we found out that we could do it too. I'm doing this without my glasses. Pretty tricky. But at the same time, they're in the way. My vision is just straight up bad, so I'm putting whatever is left on my eye. That way I'm just not wasting product. Oh my god. I just thought about how I never got to do this in my whole childhood. And it's so nutty to me that this is happening now at this point in my life. Like, I'm in my late 20s. I'm on, as an understatement, I'm at the very edge of my 20s now. Literally. Like, I'm hanging off the edge. So, the fact that this is happening now is just so crazy to me. Y'all aren't gonna tell me I had like a big smudge on my cheek? I'm just kidding, but I like to pretend to blame whoever might be watching. This is such a weird texture for a sponge. But it's okay. I just really wanted to try this stuff out. For some reason, it just like really brings me joy trying new makeup. And there is a possibility that I might be trying more later today if my late Valentine's thing shows up from that blue. But I don't know if that's happening, so I'm just using what I have right now. So I didn't see that they had like lipsticks, but they have lip glosses from this line. So I might use one of those. This is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks whenever I do wear them. It's Nyx Lip Lingerie. But I do have a lip tint here. What's the brand? I found it at Ulta. Heart Crush. It's a tint air thing from Holika. I tried a lip tint from Peppy Para, a brand that's another like K-beauty brand. It just crumbled and looked so bad on my lips. I think you have to have just like really smooth lips in order to wear it. Because for me, it just was not working. I got dry skin and stuff going on, so I couldn't be doing that. I'm just putting on a little bit extra. And that sponge is a little weird to work with, so I'm just going to use my fingers for this, I think. And then, if I have them, I'm just going to use my wipes. Wherever my wipes went. hopefully this doesn't dry down super quick. I really do like my Fenty skin tint, but that, like, I don't know, I just feel better covering things with a real concealer. I saw someone say in a video once that, like, you really should just, like, count your concealer to cover things and not a foundation. But I kind of disagree with that, because, yeah, I get what you mean. I see where you're coming from. Because a concealer is literally to conceal and brighten and stuff. But if you tell people that, like, they just shouldn't expect coverage from a foundation, no one would be buying full coverage foundations. No one would be buying medium coverage foundations. Just like no one would be doing it. Because we like coverage. And I feel like skin tints are, like, very much a thing right now, which is actually kind of weird to me that people want them in, like, winter months. Kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like I've seen a lot of, like, light makeup be popular in the summer, because, like, it gets hot, we get sweaty, we don't want to put pounds and pounds of makeup on our face when it's hot. If anything, I kind of like doing actual, like, full face makeup in the winter, because I don't have to worry about, like, being as much of a grease ball. But I feel like I've seen a lot of, like, serum-y foundations and skin tints and stuff like that coming out around this time of year, which is interesting. I guess it really all depends on what the trend is. So I put it on with my fingers, and I'm not bothered by it. So, but yeah, on a day, if I'm, like, not worried about wearing a mask and I'm just sitting here and I want to, like, do pictures, I'll do, like, a skin tint from Fenty. The thing is, it spooks me about wearing a mask and worrying about makeup going on the mask. So, that's why I'm iffy about that. I've seen some people get away with it, and I'm just like, I don't know how the fuck you're doing it, but I feel like my shit would just rub off. There was, like, a couple of times where I saw my makeup, like, stayed okay under a mask. I don't know, man. I just don't know. But when I do want extra coverage, you can say hit pan, because I like this foundation that much. And I'll just press it over and not get it in my wig. I kind of just want it, like, down my neck too. That way I do have some color down there, and it's not that I, like, completely neglected my neck. Take off my glasses. Set it lightly in here, because that's mostly where I packed concealer at. It just makes sense to me that I try to set that. I'll put an itty bit on my nose, but I'll just kind of press it. And whatever's left, I'll sweep it on my forehead. Remember learning how you should try to tap in your powder. Don't swivel it too much because it can disturb stuff underneath. But I think I'm okay. I didn't do that much to it. I don't see a bunch of redness peeking through or anything crazy, so I think I'm okay. But yeah, I really like this powder. Even before it went popular, I was just like, oh, what's that? And then when people did videos on it, I'm like, okay, I think I made a good choice in buying that. After I'm done my powders, I'll probably put this on to set my face. Sometimes I use the Anastasia one, sometimes I use the Milani setting spray. It really all depends. But I'm gonna give these other powders a try real quick. instead of using this brush. I don't even know. Okay, it's an e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. I think just to be happy here with new stuff, I'll use one of the ginormous brushes from Manny. I think that's more of a highlighter brush. I kind of want to use one for under my eye and then maybe my face. I don't really know which one's which though. I'm just randomly going to pick them. Okay, that's like a contoured one. It's pretty easy to get that back on there, which is nice. I'm gonna go in with this like duo one, because I'm pretty sure they would want you to be like, oh, face brush, and then, oh, like, little thingy here, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. So, let me try this. And these are cruelty free, so no harm by animals or anything for these brushes. And they're synthetic. Which I guess, well, yeah, cruelty free, obviously, but just make sure you know it's synthetic. I don't think I have like any natural hair brushes actually. If I do, it might be a Bare Minerals one, just because I'm not positive if it is actually like synthetic or not. Since I already concentrated that powder under my eye, I'm not too worried about it, but I'll just kind of dab it in there just to make sure. Sorry if the wig is driving you nuts. It's kind of driving me nuts too. But that's what I get for not having a thing to like put my hair back in and still wanting to wear the wig. So this was Fairlight and Bare Focus. And now I'm going to go in with the white that's just translucent. There's a good amount of kickback. This is one of the softest brushes I've ever used. I'm not kidding. It just feels really nice. Good job, Lunar Beauty. Good job. I really like their lip gloss too. I didn't use the liquid lipstick yet they gave me in that kit, but I'm okay with that. So this is not like a baking powder, it's just a setting powder. I think it looks pretty nice though. I do see a smidgen of darkness under my eyes, but hey, I'm not mad about it. If I was going for a full coverage, I would probably mix like my Juvia's Place concealer and then do the other concealer I use from Maybelline. But yeah, still a little bit of darkness under there, but I don't think anyone's really gonna see it. Because even with my glasses on, I still don't really see it, but I saw it more so up close. That's okay. I did notice though that my nose, like in here, it's picking up little dry patches, even though I moisturized. I didn't use like a real primer. I used this because I'm pretty sure you should be able to do setting, refreshing, and priming. That's usually how they do their mists from Wet n Wild, but I didn't set it either, so Maybe it'll look a little better after I set. Ooh. Makeup in my eyelashes. But we'll see how this makeup lasts. It is, what time is it? 2:50. I'm putting makeup on at a weird time in the day because it's like right in the middle of the day, and within like an hour or two it's gonna be dark, but whatever. I'm not really going anywhere, so I don't mind. I'm going back to this like angled brush. That way I can contour. I'm not going to use his palette. I'm going to use a KVD product that I already have right here in my bag. Because since COVID, I got my double chin, or lack of definition in my chin, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't always have this. So I heard there was like a way they're doing on TikTok to actually like contour it. I'm just doing what I know to do. But yeah, up until 2020, I did not have this going on. I noticed it after my sister passed away, and I think it's when my weight was fluctuating. And I don't know how one really develops one of these, but it's okay. It is what it is. Maybe I'll lose it one day. Maybe it'll stick with me forever. I don't know. But I thought of like maybe sometime down the line trying Kai Bella. But I've seen people like still getting their double chin back even after going through it. So I don't know. Do I want to give it a shot? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put it in here. Okay. Let's see. Eyes, lips, and then like a blush. So, wanna know something funny? I paid $29 for this like thing I found on Ulta. It was this really cool, like witchy vibe looking brand, Ritual de Fil, and they made the product like bigger than what it was. But it was called Moon Pillar, and I was really interested. I didn't realize this is how small it was though. It's a full-size product. But yeah, it's called Rare Light Moon Pillar. It's a cream luminizer. It's really pretty and everything, but it's just so thick that it feels like you're wearing a colored like Vaseline on your face. So I'm not that big a fan. It is pretty, but I don't like the way it feels. So I'm a little mad that I actually like didn't buy it on sale. Because if you know me, I always buy my makeup on sale. Or it's just cheap in the first place, so. But this was a splurge, like $18 or $20 for me. I really did enjoy my Kimchi highlighter. I thought about wearing it today to justify that I have it, but we'll see. I might be mixing it. Benefit Cookie highlighter, that's a really good one. I really like my glowy highlighters. They didn't come out with a highlighter for the Bloomin collection, did they? Because I feel like that's a little out of character for them. Yeah, they did not. It's so weird. They always do highlighters. But I do have a blush I could use. Well, I have a couple of blushes. I have this Pacifica Fluffy Blush, which is like a, I thought it was going to be moussey, but it's not. It's just like a cream blush. If I can even open it. I opened it before. Come on. Why don't you want to work for me the one time? Ugh. Dang. I must have really shut it tight. There we go. But yeah, it just is a cream texture, which is weird. How are you gonna call it fluffy? When I think of something fluffy, I think of like soft, like moussey for a makeup item. Just oddly didn't really match up to the way it was titled. I have a Kimchi Lipstick here. They're actually kind of interesting. You click it and then it comes out. They do feel a little bit dry, but they are matte, so I can't really be mad at that. But I thought about wearing that as my lipstick, but they're marshmallow butter lippies. Cute. The bag that I'm using right now is a kimchi one. I did get sent a, whatchamacallit, a replacement of the bear, so the bear is okay, the bear is good. The bear has not been used, so you would think you're supposed to open it from here, but I find it easier to just like open it from around the ear region, I think it was, or around the side. Yeah, the side. And this one is all intact, thank goodness. So I have eyeshadows if I want to mess with them, and then I'll probably do some of the highlighters on the other side, so I'll keep that out. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so let's go in with the rest of the face. And I'll probably give this a shot with one of the lip glosses. So I think I'm figuring out what I want to do as we go. Okey-dokey. I don't have the eye set from Nana's collection, because that's like another $60 for a whole set, so I didn't do that. But I already had a brush in here, so I'll probably just use that for the combination of my finger, because if I want to use that pressed glitter, I'm probably going to have to just touch it with my finger. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Go in with this light pink. It has really pretty, like, light sparkles in there. You know, like the, have you ever seen a K-pop, or is that K-pop? So K-pop idols use, but K-beauty, like, eyeshadow palette, they always do, like, bigger glitters that are, like, spread out. That's what, like, this one pink shade looks like to me. Like something that someone would just put all over their lid, and then a little bit of eyeshadow as eyeliner, and then they would be done. That's very much the fantasy that's giving me. Yep, that's pretty. That's pretty pink. I take a picture just using that and some mascara, and I would feel good. But I'll probably use another shade. Yeah, we all have our own takes on makeup and what makes us feel good and how much or how little we want to use. Like, I was watching someone do their makeup last night as they're explaining, like, a really shitty situation that's happening, and it's not a drama thing, but just like someone being called out for their behavior and being kinda not okay towards minors and stuff. But she was doing her makeup as she was explaining stuff, and I kind of realized, like, she does her contour, she does her concealer, she does powder, she does like her lip line, her lip gloss, and she didn't really mess with any eye makeup at all. And to her, like, she felt good. And I was like, huh, I've never seen like someone just like just do face makeup and not do anything on their eyes. So I thought that was neat. And she was like, I feel good, I'm gonna take pictures after this. I was like, good for you. Because I know for me, I probably wouldn't do the contour, I probably wouldn't do the lip lining. But the main thing for me that I know I feel good in is like concealer and mascara. That's like the two things that I would need. I'm gonna go in with the one that has like this flower embedded in it. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm gonna toward my outer corner, I think. That's pretty. I like that. I cannot begin to imagine how I'm gonna pack. Because, yeah, I have 9 days left. And that's it. And 9 days can feel like a lot of time, or it could feel like just not enough time to be ready. And I just keep thinking how, like, if I was able to, I would just like use this bag and put some stuff in it. But I know even if I could, I would end up taking too much. So I really need to pack light. And depending on the weather there, it can have a cold front. I was told basically to pack like it's summer and then pack a jacket. So don't really know fully what I'm up against, but I have an idea. Let's try this. Wow, feels kind of rough. Try this corner. Oh wow, this is pretty. If I use this stuff in time, I don't remember if I got it. Well, no. I got it before Valentine's Day, but I didn't use it yet. If I would have done my makeup on Valentine's Day more than what I did before, I basically put on like a pink eyeshadow and a little bit of glitter, and I was like, okay, I'm done. And it sounds like I still would have done that anyway, but I didn't use this stuff. But this would have been really cute for Valentine's Day. Shit. Kinda mad I didn't do that. Well. It's all good. Don't mind me, I just kind of like glitter everywhere. Okay. And then I'll use this last shade, which has like the real chunky glitters. Oh my god. And put that in my inner corner. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay, so in their face palettes they did for that like little Twin Stars collection, they have really thick, Vaseline-y feeling glitters that are just like so beautiful, but they're really hard to take off. This kind of gives me a little bit of that, but a little bit different. Shit, man, they knew what they were doing. Wet n Wild was not like this brand years ago. Like, They had to build up their quality over time, but I'm so glad they did. Shit, bitch, you can't say nothing. Can't say nothing. Look at that. If I had a white eyeliner right now from my inner corner, like my inner waterline, that'd be cool, but I don't have it with me right this moment. But damn, I love the way that looks. It looks better in real life than on camera, but damn. I feel like a cute little flower, and I wonder why it's called bloomin. Oh, I love it. Breathe some life into me, wetnwild, breathe. Yes, it's what we needed. It's what I needed. Gonna put on a little bit more of that lip treatment. I wish they had more shades of this stuff. Because it's like they just did the one blush, they did the one eyeshadow palette. They're like, this will hold you over for now. Oh, I love that. If you ever find this, I think it's like CVS, Walmart, Target, Five Below. If you ever find it, pick it up. Because that glitter alone, to me, was worth it. I was tempted to just use that as my highlight, but I don't know if I will right now. This is not a mascara I've seen like talked about. I know everyone was going on about Sky High. Sky High, it was like really good. I agree, it is good. But I really like this one, which is called the Colossal Curl Bounce, and mine is waterproof because I'm emotional. I'm an emotional little bitch, so I like to make sure my shit be waterproof. And I don't have like crazy good lashes or anything, but that already made like a decent difference. So I like that, and I like how you can kind of like choose how you want to use the wand. I feel like it does make a difference. I try to make it so like goes upward. And then you could probably like flip it and do that for your bottom lashes, but I haven't done that. So let me see. Yeah. Hair out of the way. Ooh, Mitch, get out of the way. keep taking myself seriously sometimes. I need me some Q-tips. Because the one thing about this mascara, or at least that I have, is that I go in with it too much, and then I get little lines above my eye. So that it looks like I just like didn't do eyeliner right, but that's not the case. I just did too much mascara, so now I have to either wait for that to dry and wipe it off, or put on eyeliner. But that's that for now. Did y'all see what I did? I got some in my wig. Happens. So that's why you gotta wipe. Figure out where that shit went. And then wipe it. I gotta find it. I have a little mascara mark down there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? I saw you. I saw you make a mark in my wig. I just don't know where. Try to find it. As soon as it happens, try to find that shit. Because you don't want it to stain. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I feel like I really did put some in my wig. Well, if I can't find it right now, that means it shouldn't really be bothering me, so if I ever see it, I'll try to take it out. But if that ever happens to you, I recommend trying to fix it the moment you can. So, I'm gonna need some Q-tips. But then, I could do blush. Do blush a while. Go back in with this one. It's a really pretty, like, terracotta. Oh my god, look at that pigment. You already know I gotta go in. I'm a newbie. Probably won't come as a surprise to you if I tell you I really do like when products have like a blush and a highlight together. But this isn't one of those ones. It's very sparkly, but it doesn't give you a glow. So what I'm gonna do is go in with my little kimchi thing here. And probably use one of these. Probably gonna use this one. Oh yeah, I like that. That little hair trying to come out. What I need is a Q-tip. I have to get one single Q-tip. Right back as I get a Q-tip. some Q-tips. I'm a little crampy right now. I'm waiting for this period shit to fucking just hit me already. Because I want to deal with it before I go. Ugh. The downfall of waterproof mascara. It's nice, it does its job, but then at the same time, it can get stuck on your eyelid. But for anyone that really stuck around this whole time, thank you for putting up with me and my freaking shenanigans. Woo. Yeah, pretty much had the option to do eyeliner or just do this, and I just feel like I'd be better off doing this. Now let me go back in with bloomin, and we just go back in with one of these shades. I'll probably just do this, and then tap it over where I may have missed, and then do this because I don't use an eyelash curler. This is just easier for me. That's what I like to do. And that way you can feel where it belongs on your lash line. And just go in, just like that. Okay, cool. And did all the other face stuff. I have an unknown number calling me. Usually it says scam or spam. Spam likely. Scam likely. So I ain't answering that. Because I don't know who it is. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this makeup. I'm trying this tint. Hopefully it looks good. It feels like watery and gel type already, which is good. Feels comfy. And it's not drying up my crevices. I just wonder how this shit's gonna stay on. But it's pretty. And then for a little bit of extraness, I'll just put it on. I'm trying to get a finger that isn't a stain. some of this gloss. Oh wow. It's pretty. I like it. But yeah, I used pretty much everything I had here that was new. The only thing I didn't really go in for was this, but I feel like I did a lot of face powders and stuff. And I decided to hold off on that because it's just so thick. It don't feel nice. Maybe next time I'll use one of Manny's palettes, like that blush one that I really liked. But it's okay. Topsy-turvy. There we go. I was just trying to brush out some paint. Because I know it got a little crazy. Whoa! I hate when my nose gets all runny after I do stuff like this. I don't know why. I don't even have contacts in it. I think it's the powder. Face powder at my nose or something. But yeah, that's my finished makeup. Pretty happy with it. My hair's fluffy. It actually ended up matching my set pretty well today. It was kind of planned, not really planned. I found it and I was like, huh, this wig really goes with my set. So let me wear it. But yeah, I really like the colors. I like it. That's all for me. I'm gonna get going. Anyone that actually watched this, get a real one. Because sometimes I don't even think I'm all that entertaining or anything at all, really. So I just wanted to do something different. But yeah, I like this makeup. I'll see you guys later. If anyone has been to Disney World, let me know what's worthwhile. See you later.